the border.
This is it?
Yeah.
So this is what's preventing this barbed link, this chain link.
Yeah. It's not chain. It's just a wire.
Are you kidding me? This is the wall. In the biggest drug corridor in the
entire country. So there's the mile marker, 24 miles from the border,
24
right?
miles.
All these hills right here are notorious for scouts being on top.
I mean, there's a lot of people that are abused coming across the border, right?
It's horrible. Sometimes you see these women that come across the border when they're menstruating, and they'll say, because I'll be less likely to be raped. Just look at when we're catching thousands of unaccompanied children. And it's difficult unless you see it. These kids are hardcore, dude. They'll take your lunch money when you're 5. They were having sexual relationship through the chain link fence. What we did is we put plywood in between the fencing. A day after the plywood was done, they had already made holes in the plywood so they can, interact.
These are not your typical innocent children.
They're not, man. That's the Mexican border.
98% of all heroin comes across this
It's ridiculous.
border.
It's ridiculous.
And this makes a nice bench for the coyotes, right?
Just sit here, because technically you can sit here and make fun of agents as they're coming through.
Oh, that's seriously though, right?
And then you just kick over and you're like, what do you got?
Journalists don't get here very often.
No, they don't get here at all.
No, they don't get here. I'm in Mexico. Drugs on my back. No agents. No border patrol. No cameras. No wall. And what's the first thing I see? I see a sign, a deterrent, that says, oh, be careful. Don't expose yourself to the water or the rattlesnake. Yeah, that's really going to stop them, right?
And you know what? Even if you have ladders, a better physical barricade gives our agents the ability and the time to come up here and make the apprehension. That's what's needed.
This is a national security problem. You say, who could possibly be opposing this? Politicians. We have 44,000 illegal immigrants in our federal prisons currently. An illegal immigrant is twice as likely versus a natural-born citizen to commit a crime here in the state of Arizona. Tens of thousands of kids are being illegally sex trafficked across the southern border every single year. 98% of all the heroin in America comes across the southern border. And the cost of illegal immigration is $115 billion a year. We have a once-in-a-generation chance to secure the border and build the wall. Support the president, build the wall.